Hey fellow agents, this is Agent Smith and we are playing Emerald City Confidential. So in our previous episode, Petra was working around in the university a little bit, discussing things with Cutter and the bug, humbug, I forget his freaking name. But anyway, the bug professor there got some knowledge pills to learn as much as we can about this land. So let's move on forward to the pumpkin patch. To Jack Pumpkinhead, look at that. There's a gump stand that way. Pumpkins. These don't look too bad. Maybe they'll be future heads one day. Jack knows his pumpkins. I'll give him that. Pumpkin house. His house has grown since the last time I was here. As one does. As it would do, I mean. Is there anything flashing on the screen? 2 years ago, I tried sneaking in there and nearly got arrested for my trouble. Maybe I'll try again someday, but not right now.
Hello, Jack.
Keep
Long
my
time
eyes
no
open.
see. It's been at least 2 years, hasn't it?
Where's some awesome?
Not long enough.
Good enough.
You flatter me.
Got an attitude.
I need to ask you a couple of questions.
I haven't done anything, I haven't seen anything, and nobody saw me do anything.
Let me ask my questions first.
Ask whatever you want, but
Did
I
you
just gave
do
my
anything?
answers.
I want to ask you about Ansel.
Ansel, who's that?
I'll ask the questions, Jack. Who is Ansel?
How should I know? I never heard of the guy.
He's like, that's
So
what I
you
asked
said.
you.
Where is Ansel, Jack? Come on, spill it.
I ain't got nothing to spill, lady. I never heard of Ansel, and I certainly don't know where he is.
Curse
Come
his
on, spill the
expressionless eyes.
seeds.
I can never tell if he's lying or not. Ansel was a smuggler, Jack.
So,
You're a
So,
smuggler.
you're a smuggler too.
you tried to pin that on me 2 years ago, Petra. It didn't work then, and it ain't gonna work now.
You know what? Forget it.
Done and done.
You've got some nice pumpkins here, Jack.
Be a real shame if I
You
smashed
want
them up.
some? I could give you a good price.
Thanks, but no. So, what's inside those pumpkins?
What do you mean?
Come on, Jack,
gotta be
play
smuggling.
straight with me. We both know
Throw
what's
'em
inside
inside.
your pumpkins.
What? Goopy pumpkin stuff? Seeds? What could you possibly be referring to?
Jack Pumpkinhead was always a cool customer.
Of course.
I know he's lying, and he knows that I know. And there isn't a single thing I can do about it.
Mainly because of the fact that those things grow directly into the pumpkin, and it seems so insane. How else would he have been able to do it?
You really like pumpkins, don't you?
Being made
Well,
one
you
of them.
work with what you know.
So, you've got a head for pumpkins, you'd say.
Ha
Oh,
ha!
that joke stopped being
Ka-dunch.
funny years ago.
What would happen if I broke one of those pumpkins open?
I'd call up the guard and have you arrested for destroying property.
Ooh.
And if I discovered something that shouldn't be there?
You want to take that risk again? Be my guest.
He's right.
Smash his whole
I did
place
that
up.
very thing 2 years ago and nearly got arrested for my trouble. I learned 2 important lessons that day. 1, a man smuggling illegal magic goods inside pumpkins wouldn't leave the offending pumpkins out in the open.
True, true.
And 2, Jack isn't as stupid as he looks.
He doesn't look stupid.
You know
He's
what?
the coolest fucking
I'm
character
sick
in
of
this whole
talking
game.
about pumpkins.
Then you're in the wrong place. Leave, why don't you?
Jack Pumpkinhead is one of my most favorite characters.
Tell me about smuggling, Jack.
Oh, that old story. Didn't you try this 2 years ago? You got nothing on me, so beat it.
Beat
Just
it.
How does a smuggling operation work?
How
I
would
have no
it
idea
work?
what you're talking about.
Oz is a magical kingdom, but magic artifacts and goods are now illegal.
Yeah, ain't that a shame?
Mm-hmm.
But most magical artifacts are small. Small enough to fit inside a pumpkin, perhaps?
Sure, whatever you say.
Now there's a thought. Pumpkins could be the perfect cover for smuggling magic artifacts in and out of the city.
Yeah, you gave me the same song and dance years ago. You here to make up stories, or do you have a real reason for being here?
You know, just an artifact I need to
I
look at.
have a magic artifact I need to smuggle out of the city.
Nice try.
Dang. I'm not a cop or anything.
I'm here to pick up that
A
illegal
part of the guard.
magical artifact.
Lurline give me strength. I'm an honest businessman, lady. Clear off.
Honest, sure. And I'm Queen Ozma.
You kind of look like her.
I know you're a smuggler, Jack, Everybody knows. How come you haven't been pinched?
Because I haven't done anything.
Also, he's that good.
I know you're a Everybody knows.
Because.
Never mind.
Good.
Good. God dang it, of course. Of course.
See you later, Jack.
The gump stand is that away. Feel free to use it.
Sweet Lurline, I'm tired. I need to head back to the office and relax. Maybe things will make more sense after some shut-eye. Ah, we need an event to happen. That's what's going on. But we interrogated him, and that's all that matters. Back to the office. Aha! Trot.
Oh, hello. How did you get in here?
Door was unlocked.
The door was unlocked.
How else do you think
No,
she got
it
in there?
wasn't. Well, it was eventually.
After a little bit with a bobby
Trot,
pin.
was it? Yeah? Listen, Trot, I've just got one thing to say.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Get out. Oh, come on, please. I need your help. I don't help thieves.
I have one thing to say with four
I wasn't
choices.
stealing anything. I was just waiting for you.
Uh-huh.
I want to hire you.
I've already got a case.
Can't you take on another? That stupid General Ginger is harassing us. I don't know where else to go. Please listen. I can pay.
An opportunity to bug the general and get paid for it? Maybe she's on the level.
She's making money left and right on this case.
5 minutes.
Thank you. You were at the dock earlier, right? You remember what happened?
Sure. I'll take a refreshment, though, for the people who haven't seen that episode.
No, refresh my memory.
It was just a few hours ago.
It's been a long night. Humor me.
Refresh my memory.
Something made our ship blow up. Ginger thinks it was caused by magic and that it was our fault.
Right, I remember. Then I found that cufflink on the edge of the dock. That got her off your case, right?
For a while,
Yeah, I was gonna say for
but
a while.
she's still not convinced. She's going to arrest Bill. I know it. Can you find out what really happened, please? We can always get another ship, but I can't replace Bill. He's like a big brother.
Brother. Why did she have to use that word? All right, Trot. I'll
Manipulate
look into it.
you.
Thank you. How much will I owe you?
Nothing.
No. I might be a sap, but I'm not crazy.
I was gonna do it for free. She's like, no. How about a discount?
My normal rate is 50. Can you manage that?
50? Oh, definitely. Thank you.
Where can I find Bill?
He's at Ruggedo's. He's not quite himself.
Nice.
I'll keep that in mind.
Ruggedo, the Gnome King. Ruggedo's Pub, one of the classier joints in town, although that's not saying much. That's our new destination,
Where
then.
can I find you if I have any more questions?
The docks.
I'll be by the ship.
On the dock. By yourself. At night.
I can take care of myself.
With a sunken ship.
See you.
And someone who's out to kill you.
50 emeralds? What am I, a charity?
Nothing wrong with that.
What was I thinking?
I just made
I guess I'm a sucker for a
1,500
kid
on the
in
last
trouble.
2 days.
Well, when you think about it, that's no surprise. How
And-
old would you be now, William? Older than Trot? Yeah,
And another 700 coming from Dorothy after this
Get a
case
hold
is
of yourself,
finished.
Petra.
Purple emeralds.
You've got work to do.
Okay. Well, that gives us a new thing. I was wondering what we were supposed to do next after I'd done all that interviewing. I'm like, good thing it gives you a little direction. So, let's step out to the gump stand and head over to Ruggedo's. I was wondering when this was going to pop up. Eventually, I'm assuming that one will too. Ruggedo! Are there any shiny things shining on the screen? Windows, nothing. So you got nothing to say? I have to give the ex-Gnome King credit. He's done all right for himself. Sewer great. The sewers of Emerald City were the stuff of legend, full of strange dangers and even stranger creatures. My policy is to leave them alone. Down the street. Oh, I weigh shoe leather. I'll cover more ground by gump. You're not wrong. I just wanted to see if anything would pop up on the screen. Into the bar.
Where were you last night?
Oh, here we go.
I told you. I was right here.
He's correct. I can vouch for him.
Like I'd trust you, gnome.
Impressive observation. I can see why you're a general.
A general that defeated you in the Phanphasm War. Don't you forget that.
Yes, you won. Congratulations. I've gotten over it. Why can't you?
Don't play coy with me.
I agree with
Ruggedo.
that.
I see right through you. I'm well aware of what goes on in this place.
Liquor?
Yes. Your mouth is moving, but nothing of worth is coming out. Leave, Ginger. You are disturbing my customers.
Don't think you've seen the last of me.
I'm sure.
Ruggedo is the only one in Oz who could talk to Ginger like that and get away with it. He's under political asylum here in the Emerald City, which makes him practically untouchable. Still, the guy lost his home, country, and all his magic powers. I suppose he deserves something in return. I'd almost feel sorry for him if he didn't try to aid the Phanphasms during the war.
It happens. Candy.
Hey, Ruggedo, mind if I grab some candy?
That's what they're there for. Of course, if you'd like something stronger.
Not quite yet. Maybe later.
Suit
Oh.
yourself.
Like in a few seconds. Candy. I wonder how that's gonna help me. An umbrella as
I
well.
don't suppose anyone would miss this.
Yoink. I mean, they left it
If you
there.
don't help yourself, nobody else will.
That's right. It's an adventure game, so you pick up anything that's not strapped down. Another portrait of Ozma.
Hey, Ruggedo, ever think of having a dart game here?
An interesting idea. Why do you ask?
Oh, no reason.
Why does she hate Ozma so
The
much?
captain looks like a wreck. I hope he's able to answer some of my questions. Captain Bill,
What?
my name is Petra.
What with a U?
We met earlier, at the dock.
The dock? I had nothing to do with that explosion.
Yeah, that's fine. I agree with
Relax, Captain. Your friend Trot hired me to help you.
Help? I don't need any help. I'll get out of this. I always do.
Sure
Okay.
you will. And I want to help you do it. Can I ask you a couple of questions?
Questions. Everyone wants to ask me questions.
you.
I'm not like Ginger, Captain. I don't think you're guilty.
Fine. Ask what you like.
Thank you.
I'd like to learn more about you, Captain.
Uh-huh.
How did you meet Trot?
Ah, Trot. Innocent Trot. I knew her parents way back when. They're gone now. Everyone's gone. Everyone but Trot.
He's rambling. I had better be careful. Do you have any enemies?
Enemies? Nah. Who'd hate me? Well, except for Trot. But she's family.
You
Sort
can't
of.
think of anyone who would want to frame you.
The lion.
Not a one.
I'm starting to blame him now just because.
Have you ever experimented with magic?
Lawyers.
Magic? Ha! Who needs magic? The sea, the wind, and a sturdy boat. That's the only magic I need. I never liked the stuff. Never.
Let's talk about something else.
Good.
All right, let's talk about that ship.
Tell me more about your ship.
Was it a beautiful ship?
Uh-huh.
Was it carrying any cargo?
Explosive
No.
cargo?
Nothing was on that ship.
I don't believe you.
Was anyone on board?
You mean a passenger?
A passenger? A crew member? Anyone at all?
There was nobody on board that ship.
Small two-man
Not a
ship,
soul.
so
Is he lying?
I doubt
He's
it.
so drunk that I can't tell. What was your last destination?
The Fountain of Truth in Winky Country. You can check the register.
I believe you. How long ago was this?
Some weeks ago. Has nothing to do with this.
I think I've heard enough about your ship. Let's move on to something else.
The ship couldn't be that big in the first place, considering we're at the center of the entire world here. I don't think there was any rivers noted on the map, so where does it go?
I'd like to talk to you about the explosion.
You and everybody else. I don't even care who did it anymore. I can rebuild the ship. if people would just leave me alone.
Yeah, but Trot's concerned about you, so that's all that matters. And I'm being paid.
What could have started the explosion?
Magic, apparently. That's what Ginger says.
Is that what you think?
I believe that it could have been magic, but it wasn't started by me.
Did you see the explosion?
He's here at the bar.
No, I didn't. We went over there this afternoon and saw the remains. Trot insisted on calling the guard, and then I get accused. Not to blame Trot, it wasn't her fault.
It could have
Oh
been.
well.
What is your theory?
Me? I got none.
Was anything of value destroyed, aside from the ship?
No.
Dignity,
There's my livelihood
pride,
and possibly my
livelihood.
liberty, but that's all.
Let's talk about something else.
Uh-huh.
freedom to move around.
Let's talk about pumpkins, Bill.
Pumpkins?
Jack Pumpkins. What is his name? S. Pumpkins. David S. Pumpkins.
Do you know Jack Pumpkinhead?
That guy? Sure. He's not exactly hard to miss.
Ever do business with him?
Me? No.
Let's talk about something else.
I'm David S. Pumpkins. Alright, that's all I got then. Alright, well,
See you around,
let's talk to Ruggedo, who I should have probably been talking to all along, but nonetheless, I saw Bill was here. Might as well give him a quick talk. These windows actually have anything to
If
say?
there's anything important happening outside, I can't see it.
It's a beautiful window setup, though. Nice bar you got here, Ruggedo.
Evening, Ruggedo.
Petra, it's been too long.
It
Are you
has.
here for business or pleasure?
Little A, little B.
Business, I'm afraid. I'm on a case. 2 cases, in fact.
3 if you
Okay.
count the fact that 2 people are on me on the one case.
Can I ask you a few questions about this place?
It's my favorite topic of conversation.
Have you done some work on the place?
You've noticed. Yes, little improvements here and there. It all adds up, you know.
Some of those glasses look very fancy.
Well, I am a gnome. I have a knack for finding anything pretty and shiny.
Yes, that was actually a thing for him in the movie when everyone got turned into little things and they had to objects and stuff and they had to find the right objects. I believe if they chose the wrong one, they got turned into one, and if they chose the right ones, then they would be able to bring them back.
What made you decide to open a bar, anyway?
Well, you know, what other options are there for an exiled gnome king? A gnome king who was stripped of his home, magic, and throne, and forced to live in a foreign kingdom against his will. Oh, but I'm not bitter, not at all. After
Plus, you make good
spending
money
many
in
years
alcohol.
Penniless, I've managed to earn enough money to open this place. I'm an honest businessman now. I've let bygones be bygones. I now spend my days and nights listening to the sorrows of the ones who conquered me. You Ozians are so delightful.
I have a new microphone stand coming to deal with the problems I've been having with this one. So if you ever see me fiddling with the microphone, it's because this thing is getting old and loose. It's all loose and used up. So how's your business then?
How's business?
Oh, fine, fine. I can't complain. Are you buying anything?
I told you, I'm on a case.
Right.
I think-
Perhaps later.
I think I
Let's talk
jury
about
rigged it
something
enough.
else.
Talking is what we bartenders do best.
Sun's starting to come through. Time to dim the lights a little.
You remember the old days, right?
How can I ever forget?
What were the phanphasms like?
You fought in the war, didn't you?
Fanfabs and
Sort of,
tick.
but I never saw them up close like you did.
They are interesting creatures. Bodies of a human, but with heads of ferocious animals.
Yes, yes.
Not
I
like
took
the
the
animals
pill.
you have here. There was something primal about them.
But you joined forces with them.
We needed dumb muscle. Unfortunately, they weren't as dumb as I thought.
So in all technicality, it was the Gnome King that was fighting, the Gnome Kingdom that was trying to fight the war. The War of the Phanphasms is really more like the War of the Gnome Kings.
How did you get captured, anyway?
My, you are asking personal questions today.
I've always wanted to know. By that point, I was no longer a soldier.
Oh yes, I heard about your brother.
Right. My question?
Certainly. My dear partner-in-arms, the first and foremost Phanphasm, sacrificed me in order to save his worthless hide. Left me for your army to capture while they invaded your city.
Is that right? I was told that Ginger's army captured you.
That's what she would like to think. The Phanphasms made me a sacrifice, but forgot that I knew all about their invasion plan. I
Smart.
told your queen everything. That's why I was given political asylum. I was stripped of all my magic power and can't return home again, but at least I'm not rotting in a cell.
Good. You can't turn anybody anything.
You're lucky you lost your magic.
Sorta.
Folks who practice magic tend to disappear very quickly around here.
Yeah, but he
A
turns
small
things
person.
into objects,
I've
so they
forgotten
wouldn't even know.
Every magic spell I ever knew.
Do you ever miss the Gnome Kingdom?
Once in a while. Sometimes I imagine that the distant city lights are gems embedded in cavern walls, and the hustle and bustle on the streets are my subjects ready to worship at my feet.
Well,
But times have changed. Relations between Oz and the gnomes are pleasant. They have a new king now. The kingdom is thriving. I'm a relic. They have no need of me anymore.
Let's talk about something else.
Yes.
you do run a business in alcohol, so people kind of do worship at your feet, just to come and get some of that sweet, sweet elixir.
Can I ask you some questions about Captain Bill?
Poor man. You are helping to clear him?
Yes.
Yes,
Well, I'll do the best I can.
on discount rate.
Was he really here last night? I'm not going to tell the guard. I want to help him.
Yes, he really was here. Him and his little friend.
Trot.
Yes, she was upstairs. I rent them a small room when they are in town.
Does he have any enemies?
The captain? Why, no. None that I know of, anyway.
Huh.
Who does business with him?
We never talk business. He
The
sits
bar.
quietly and drinks. That's all he wants to do, and I let him. He comes here to get away from his troubles, after all.
Does
The
he
fact that
often
he
seem troubled?
doesn't talk means that he
Who
keeps it
doesn't have
himself.
troubles?
You've got a point.
If he wants to sit there in quietness and drink and just get drunk in his own sadness or whatever, that is a person who has a lot of troubles.
Does he come here often?
Whenever he is in town, they rent a small room upstairs.
Can I go check the
Well, a
room out?
storage closet, really, but it suits them.
Let's talk about something else.
Let's talk about the...
I'm looking for someone. Can I ask you some questions about him?
I'll do my best.
Ansel Adams, the famous landscape painter.
Have you ever heard of a man named Ansel?
Ansel. No, never heard of that name.
Figures, just like everybody else in this town.
That's a nice name, though.
Here's this photo. Have you ever seen him?
Doesn't ring a bell, I'm afraid.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
Thanks. Let's talk about something else.
Let's talk about going upstairs and checking out their little closet of a room.
I've got to leave, Ruggedo. I'm on the clock.
Of course, of course.
I might need to see if I can't do it that way. Let me see if Bill has a thing for it. And then if
Hi,
not,
Captain.
we'll try Trot. Oh, 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 oh.
I'd like. Let's talk.
Good.
Okay, because I think I'm out of.
I think.
I think I'm
I'd
out
like-
of
let's-
options, so I'm
let's-
clicking through
let's-
really quick. Yeah, I've covered everything I can with
See you
them.
around.
And Ruggedo, I'm pretty
Evening,
sure I've done
Ruggedo.
the same.
Evening.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. All right,
gotta leave.
let me go see Trot and let her know what I found out. Oh, never mind. Ginger's here.
Hello, General.
Twice in one evening, Petra? How did I get so lucky?
Looks like we're partners, General. I was hired to look into that explosion.
Petra.
Not
if you
really a
think I'm
partner.
going to share any information with you, you are mistaken.
Come on, General. For old time's sake.
If it's old times you're thinking of, you'd just give up and walk away, wouldn't you?
Ooh,
General, I
bow,
don't
bow,
like this any more
bow.
than you do.
Don't bother trying to bribe me again. In the interests of solving this case, I'll talk to you. If you have any information, you share it. Is that clear?
And it goes one way only.
Quadling crystal. Why are you so sure it was Bill?
I have my reasons.
Jealousy and
Come on,
hatred.
he's
You seem like you hold a grudge.
You should take a look at your friends more carefully. He was arrested several years ago.
He was? For what?
That's not relevant.
Well, it'll be in the record if I go for the knowledge pills.
How do you know it was a magic explosion?
Dogs, they can sniff magic, you know.
Can they?
Yes. And before you ask, no, you can't have one of our dogs.
Just get your own dog. Can't be that hard.
Any leads on that cufflink?
Goliath.
We're looking into it. And we're looking into it.
Let's talk about something else.
I'd rather not talk at all.
Well, I can do that too, but
I'm
still.
still trying to find Ansel.
Yes,
So
trying to
am
find
I.
as much info as I can.
Any progress?
He'll turn up somewhere. Rats like him always do.
So, General, how goes it?
What is this? Friendly chit-chat? I'm busy, Petra.
See you around, General.
Yeah, get out of here.
Well, that was a really short conversation. And a loud lip smack. Let's go to the university and see if we can pop some pills to get some in.
great.
Oh, hey, it's a dog.
Another animal blocking my way.
It's Toto.
Look, Buster, I'm going in there whether you like it
Same
or
stuff,
not.
Buster.
The name's Toto, lady.
Huh.
And if you want to go in there, there's no skin off my paws.
You're not guarding the entrance?
No.
Sorry. Long day.
Can I talk to you,
Hey.
though?
Toto. I'd like to talk to you.
Hey, lady, you here to join the cause?
The cause?
Equal rights, man. Society's pushed folks like me around for long enough.
Talking animals?
Tell me about yourself, Toto.
Me? I'm just an ordinary
Oh.
Joe trying to better himself, even though society wants to keep me down.
What are you doing here?
It's a protest. I deserve to get educated just like anybody else. But they won't let me in.
Why's that?
Because he's a dog.
Because I'm a dog, that's why. Hoarding all their knowledge
Like,
for
what's he not
themselves,
getting
all the
about
good it
this?
does 'em.
This is
Aren't you Dee's dog?
Dorothy's, yeah. Well,
You know
was.
Dee?
Everybody knows
I'm working
D.
for her.
Oh, yeah, I think
Dee's
she mentioned you.
nuts.
Is your name, Sucker?
No,
Ah!
it's Petra.
Oh. Yeah, she must have been talking about someone else.
Let's talk
That's
about
a
something
bad
else.
sign, actually, if
Sure.
she's referring to me as a sucker. That would
You're Dee's
imply
dog, right? Have you ever met
that she's
Ansel?
using me.
That guy? Sure.
How did Dee and Ansel meet?
I don't know for sure. She came home with him one night. She goes out most nights. There's not much for her to do in the palace anymore. He slashed his money around, but then the money stopped being there. I thought that would be the end of him. But Dee kept seeing him.
Then they got engaged.
Engaged? They got engaged?
You didn't know.
No, I didn't. Ah, great. That's all I need.
What did you think of Ansel?
He's better than most of these men.
Dee dates a lot.
Yeah, enough. She's lonely, you know?
Sure.
Anyway, Ansel, he's alright, I guess. Funny, charming, good-looking, if you're a human. The only thing is, the guy reeked of magic.
Magic?
He wasn't magic himself, but he carried around lots of magical stuff.
Huh.
Humans can't smell it, but I can.
Where do you think Ansel is?
I don't know. I could track him down by smell if I wanted to.
Is your nose that good?
Well, I can sniff out magic, and that guy reeked of it. But honestly, I don't care. All I want is to get my paws on one of those knowledge pills. Just one.
Where do you think Ansel is?
I don't know. I could track him down by smell if I wanted to.
Is your nose that good?
Well, I can sniff out magic, and that guy reeked of it. But
Huh,
honestly,
huh.
all I want just...
Yeah, I gotcha.
Enough about
Knowledge
Sure.
pill. So I do need to get one out then.
So, you can sniff out magic?
Yeah, ever since I came here, I started smelling magic. All magic smells slightly different, but they all have that same spicy, sweet smell.
Let's talk about something else.
Sure, I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, well, that's
See
good
you
to know.
around, Toto.
I'll be here.
It would be useful. Let me see
I
if I can
desire
find some new
knowledge.
knowledge real quick. if there's any new names real quick on here. Oh yeah, now we got them. Alright, cool.
Give me the public record of Ruggedo, the former Gnome King.
And knowledge. Ruggedo, the former Gnome King. 20 years ago, the Gnome Kingdom attempted to wage war against Oz. They enlisted the help of the Phanphasms, and together they teleported across the Deadly Desert to launch their attack. That desert will turn you into sand if you touch it. Anyway, Ruggedo, the Gnome King, at the time was unprepared for the ruthlessness of his ally. The Phanphasms betrayed him, offering him up for capture while they made their escape. Ruggedo languished in a dungeon for several weeks before he made a bargain. He would be given limited freedom in exchange for information about enemy movements. With no love for the Phanphasms, Ruggedo quickly agreed. Unable to return home and stripped of all his magic influence and possessions, Ruggedo now lives in exile inside the Emerald City. In recent years, he's opened up a tavern which has met with considerable success. Blip, 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 blip. Who else we got? Jack Pumpkinhead, I believe, is
Give me
new.
the public record of Jack Pumpkinhead.
Who I was trying to get before, but it turns out I have to meet them to get information. Swallow. I wonder what information that he needs for the dog would need if I were to be able to sneak anything out of here. Jack Pumpkinhead. Jack's tall figure is made from tree limbs and jointed with wooden pegs. He has a jack-o'-lantern for a head, which is where he gets his name. Jack is assembled in Gillikin country and sprinkled with life powder, after which he traveled around the kingdom. Details of his early years are sketchy, but he was known to partake in the coup that put Queen Ozma on the throne. In recent years, he retired to the simple life of a farmer on the outskirts of Emerald City. Wink. I don't think there's anything else new in there. I'm pretty sure I've already got all of those. So let's check places. Nothing new. Let's check out Bill's trials.
Records of court transcripts?
Yes, yes.
Perfect. Give me a transcription of Captain Bill's court trial.
Real specific. Swallow that pill. It's a hard pill to swallow. The truth.
Interesting. Bill was accused of smuggling an illegal artifact into the city. He was put on trial but found innocent. One of the key witnesses was Jack Pumpkinhead. Apparently it was Jack's testimony that got Bill off.
Oh, look at that. The People versus Captain Bill. On a routine inspection, Royal Guard dogs detected traces of magic emanating from Captain Bill's cargo ship. TikTok, the officer on duty, immediately brought the captain in on charges of magic possession. At the trial, a key witness was brought forth. Jack Pumpkinhead, a local farmer, swore under oath that Bill's ship was often taken out for joyrides without Bill's knowledge. With his testimony, Bill was let off with a warning and an order to improve security. So anybody could have done it. Sneaky. I don't know what he would want for a pill. But let's just give him, like, I don't know. He knows all these characters. Let's just get...
Give me a brief history of the Emerald City.
A single Emerald City pill. And see if we can get out of here with it.
Young lady, please.
These knowledge pills sure are tasty.
I can't believe I solved that on
They
the
are
first
not
attempt.
created for taste, but I'm glad you enjoy them.
What do you know? He's fooled.
I can't believe that worked. Awesome. Haha. Here's a knowledge pill, puppers.
Hey, Toto. Hey, Toto. Open wide.
Huh? Why?
I got a knowledge pill for you.
You did? Really?
Yeah, sneaky like.
Have you been a good boy?
Are you for real? Just give me the pill.
Okay, here you go.
Now you have all the knowledge of this city. What kind of pill do you want?
Whoa!
Knowledge is
What a
power.
rush.
Learn anything exciting?
Not really. But still, what a kick in the synapses.
Hey, Toto. How goes the protest?
Still fighting for the cause.
I might
See
need
you
him later
around,
on.
Toto.
I have a feeling that I've helped him, and now he
Yeah.
might help me for something else. But I'm thinking what is going to happen next is, even though it's still investigating Captain Bill in general, I think our best bet is to, one, talk to TikTok, who was on guard when that incident happened, and to talk to Jack, who testified for him. Those are obviously what we need to do. And so, we will, in the next episode of Emerald City Confidential. Have a great day.
Oh, hey! I see that you guys are done with this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, you can see another one over here on the right hand side. And of course, we've also got one on the left as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.